Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this color laser multifunction printer. Our reviewer's experience has been overwhelmingly positive, contrasting sharply with some of the negative reviews this client initially encountered online. From the outset, this device has flawlessly handled a considerable workload of printing, copying, and scanning tasks without a single hitch. This stands in stark contrast to the issues reported by other users. This is our reviewer's second laser printer from the same manufacturer. The first, a monochrome model, remains in operation in their business office, a testament to the brand's reliability. This color laser printer was purchased to replace a failing inkjet printer in their home office, a decision this client has never regretted. The seamless transition underscores the printer's ease of use and immediate functionality. Even after extended use, as evidenced by subsequent updates to this review, our reviewer continues to report flawless performance. This client's initial positive assessment has only been reinforced over time. The printer consistently performs as expected, never exhibiting any of the problems mentioned in other reviews. This has led this client to question whether those negative experiences stemmed from setup errors, network configurations, or other factors outside the printer's control. Our reviewer specifically notes their use of an Ethernet connection, rather than Wi-Fi, which might explain the consistently stable performance, even across multiple modem changes. The only minor inconvenience mentioned was a single instance where the printer required a touch to the screen to initiate a print job. This was an isolated event and did not detract from the overall positive experience. Months later, and approaching a year since purchase, this client reports that the printer remains in perfect working order. The print quality is exceptional, particularly when reproducing images, delivering photorealistic results. All built-in functions are functioning flawlessly, and even the original toner cartridges show no signs of needing replacement. This astonishing longevity, coupled with the consistent high quality of output, further underscores our reviewer's strong recommendation. This client's resounding endorsement is particularly compelling given the lengthy period of use and unwavering performance. This reviewer urges potential buyers facing a similar need to consider this printer. The exceptional performance and overall reliability make it a worthwhile investment.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer initially gave this multifunction printer a glowing 5-star rating, praising its exceptional print quality, user-friendly features, and straightforward setup process. Our reviewer recounted a seamless initial experience, noting that within minutes of unboxing, they were able to print in color, scan multi-page documents, and personalize the device's settings. The ease of setup and the printer's integration with their Windows-based computer, initially via Wi-Fi connection, were specifically highlighted. This client further compared the noise level to a previous inkjet model, finding this device to be equally quiet. Overall, the initial impression was overwhelmingly positive, with this client expressing zero regrets about their purchase and offering a strong recommendation. However, this positive assessment was later revised. After a short period of initial use, our reviewer encountered persistent Wi-Fi connectivity issues. The device failed to maintain a stable wireless connection, a significant problem that prompted a reduction in the overall rating to 4 stars. This client's reliance on a desktop computer, rather than mobile devices, proved fortuitous. Because the device was situated in a home office environment and primarily used with a stationary PC, Our reviewer was able to bypass the unreliable wireless connection by utilizing a wired Ethernet connection. This simple solution effectively resolved the connectivity problem. Following the transition to a wired connection, this client reported flawless performance. In fact, they noticed a dramatic improvement in print speed, with data transmission now taking less than a second. This significant increase in efficiency further enhanced their positive impression of the device's capabilities. The exceptional print quality, initially lauded, remained a consistent strength. Ultimately, the ability to use a wired connection allowed this client to retain this multifunction printer, despite the initial wireless connectivity shortcomings. Despite the revised rating, this client ultimately concluded that the printer's strengths outweigh the initial Wi-Fi problems, particularly given their specific workflow and setup.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer began their assessment of this multifunction color laser printer with enthusiastic praise, noting immediate satisfaction with both print speed and quality after only a short period of use. Our reviewer highlighted a significant improvement over their previous device, emphasizing the superior graphic capabilities of this offering. The ease of integration into their home network via wired Ethernet connection was also a key positive, with this client specifically mentioning a seamless experience across both their primary Linux operating system and a secondary Windows 10 installation, a stark contrast to some previously reported network connectivity issues. The installation of the Linux drivers, sourced directly from the manufacturer's website, was described as straightforward, provided the accompanying instructions were followed carefully. However, this positive experience wasn't entirely without its hiccups. This client encountered a frustrating incompatibility between the printer's default paper size setting and the setting displayed in the print dialog box. Despite the software indicating letter as the selected size, the device persistently interpreted the input as A4, resulting in initially unsuccessful print jobs. This necessitated a manual override on the printer itself before each printing task, a cumbersome workaround that initially diminished this client's overall satisfaction. Further investigation, however, uncovered a solution that involved modifying a configuration file within the printer's driver software. This client successfully resolved the issue by editing a specific file and removing references to the A4 paper size, thereby forcing the device to correctly recognize the intended letter size. While the problem was ultimately solved, our reviewer expressed disappointment that this appears to be a long-standing software bug, suggesting a lack of attention to detail or responsiveness on the part of the manufacturer in addressing a known issue. This ultimately led to a slight reduction in the overall rating, although this client still considers this device a substantial upgrade and a worthwhile purchase. The overall experience, despite the minor technical hurdle, remains positive, showcasing the device's strengths in print quality, speed, and network integration. That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.